Good morning. Buenos dias, wasabal khair. Welcome back for another lesson from English al Espanol al Arabi, where we take words and phrases and translate them from English to Spanish and then to Arabic. This morning, by special request from my main sponsor, we will be examining another excerpt from the most frequently and precisely translated document in human history, the New Testament of the Holy Bible. We will be looking at the introduction, the first verse, of a letter written by the Apostle John. The Apostle John, one of the Lord Jesus Christ's original 12 disciples, is believed to have written 5 books in the New Testament, and they are the Gospel of John, the Book of Revelations, often called Apocalypse in most languages, and 3 letters or epistles. An epistle is just a letter written by an apostle to the church. 3 epistles or letters aptly named 1 John, 2 John, and 3 John. And today we will be examining 1 John chapter 1, verse 1. As always, when I do these Bible text videos, I use the most widely used translation and version in each respective language, which of course are never the clearest, nor are they the easiest to read. In this case, they are the King James in English, the Reina Valera in Spanish, and the Van Dyck translation in Modern Standard Arabic. From the King James Bible, the first epistle of John, chapter 1, verse 1, is rendered, "That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen with our eyes, which we have looked upon, and our hands have handled, of the word of life." I would like to direct your attention to that third clause, which we looked upon. In later translations, this looked upon is translated as beheld. And if you go back to the original languages, you find a meaning like evaluated or examined. In Spanish, as we'll see in a moment, this word is translated as contemplated, which is a very good translation also. In my modern American English, I would say checked it out. As in like, behold my new iPhone. I mean, check out my new iPhone. We checked it out, and our hands have handled of the word of life. However, once again, in the original King James English, this verse is rendered, "That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen with our eyes, which we have looked upon, and our hands have handled of the word of life." Another slight inconsistency is that in English we always want to economize. We always want to save ink, save paper, make things shorter. And because of that, we chop that relative pronoun in half. The relative pronoun in English, that which. It's 2 words. It's a 2-word phrase that makes up the relative pronoun. So if I were translating this, I would have remained consistent and translated all 3 clauses with the that which, because that's how it's rendered in the original language, and that's how most other translations render it. So, but English always wanted to shorten it. We drop off the that and we just say which. But when you're translating in other languages, most other languages do not do that. They leave things as full and eloquent as they possibly can. So when you're translating from other languages into English, that relative pronoun that which can be very helpful. As we'll see, it's translated as lo que in Spanish, and we'll see that. Let's take a look at the Spanish. So the Spanish, and the version that I use, is from the 1960 revision of the Reina Valera, la revisión de 1960, de la versión de la traducción de Reina Valera, excuse me. And it is rendered, "Lo que era desde el principio, lo que hemos oído, lo que hemos visto con nuestros ojos, lo que hemos contemplado y palparon nuestras manos tocante al verbo de vida." Once again, "Lo que era desde el principio, lo que hemos oído, lo que hemos visto con nuestros ojos, lo que hemos contemplado y palparon nuestras manos tocante al verbo de vida." And in the Van Dyck translation in Modern Standard Arabic, we find "Alladhi kana min al-bad", "Alladhi sami'nahu", "Alladhi رأيناه بأعيننا الذي شاهدناه ولمسته أيدينا من جهة كلمة الحياة. Once again, in the Van Dyck translation in Modern Standard Arabic, الذي كان من البدء الذي سمعناه الذي رأيناه بأعيننا الذي شاهدناه ولمسته أيدينا من جهة كلمة الحياة. Thank you very much for viewing. Please join me for the one-on-one series where I'll be breaking down all the grammar and I'll be pronouncing things much more clearly. Thank you very much. God bless. Que Dios les bendiga. All of you.